Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. I'm gonna bash them right the fuck in.
Welcome to Drag Me Under.
Welcome to the Christmas season, where the air is filled with sweet aroma of gingerbread cookies and the sound of jingle bells. But wait, what's there lurking in the shadows? Could it be a monster waiting to pounce on you? Or perhaps a ghostly apparition waiting to drag you into the abyss? This is the time of the year where the veil between the living and the dead are at its thinnest, and anything could happen. Welcome to our podcast. The Christmas special podcast.
What's up? Happy birthday, Jesus! Welcome to another edition of the Drag Me Under podcast. Ching, 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 Christmas edition.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you excited for Christmas?
Oh, yeah, always.
You got your presents, you got everything on, dude.
Oh, I got all my lights set up. I'm being a little lazy. I haven't put up my Christmas tree
It's
up.
fucking cold, baby. It's cold outside. I love Christmas, but at the same time, I think it's over cringy. Like, I'm just gonna be straightforward. I hate, and when I say I hate, I mean I hate that Mariah Carey song.
Oh my God! All I want for Christmas is you. That's
real flattering, but back to the Mariah Carey.
No, that is my song.
That's
my
your
friend.
song?
That is my
Oh
favorite
my God,
song.
I hate that song.
I start playing that song in September.
Dude, that song's like everywhere, every year. It's the same song. Just make a new song, man. It's
Why?
not hard to make a new Christmas song. I remember one time in Mexico, I had a Christmas party with my family, and they were playing like the same old Christmas songs. Like, let me play a new Christmas song. There's a song by Train. You know the band Train?
No, but
Yes, you
it's
do.
a band,
You ever had a song, Drops of Jupiter?
probably.
So tell me, did you come from the Milky Way?
Oh, okay, yeah.
That band. They had a song. It's a Christmas song. Shake It Up, Shake Up Holidays. It's a catchy song, but I played it and my family was like, "What the fuck, bro? Take that off." Never went to a family party again.
I bet you probably try and play Justin Bieber's Christmas songs.
I guess Justin Bieber was around that time. Yeah, this is like maybe like 8, 9, 10 years ago.
Baby Justin.
Baby Justin, baby Jesus, baby everything. And you need to write your Santa letter, your Santa Christmas letter.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you ask for?
A Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64, old school one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. It's funny, back here in my household, I believed in Mexican culture. They don't really believe in Santa Claus. They believe in baby Jesus coming to your house and giving you gifts.
Baby Jesus comes here?
Yeah, that's well, I don't know here, but like in Mexican culture, yeah, it's not Santa Claus, it's baby Jesus.
Oh, that's cool.
So I mean, I had this weird thought as a kid that's I would write letters to Santa because I was taught that in school, but my parents would say, "Oh, it's baby Jesus." So I'm like, "Well, which one is it, baby Jesus or Santa Claus?" So like, "Oh yeah, no." My parents would say, "Oh yeah, no." They team up. They work together.
They work together.
Yeah. So I thought like, okay, they'll team up to give me gifts, or they'll team up to punish me because they'll give you coal, right?
Yeah.
So I thought, fucking Jesus would throw lumps of coal at me. Fucking Santa will supply them, and he'll fucking just throw the fucking coals up my ass.
Fucking baby Jesus throws it up and he slams it on your face.
I bet he was like, "He who is without sin cast the first coal." And boom, right in the fucking face. So that traumatized me. A little kid, imagine a Santa Claus and a baby Jesus just chucking coal up your ass.
Yikes.
That was traumatizing as a kid, man. But we're not gonna talk about baby Jesus today. We're gonna talk about some Christmas specials, some Christmas horror stories. You know, Christmas is white, but like mine's just like what's that guy's name? The Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger. I like to paint mine's red. Bloody Red Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah, what you got today?
Well, I like to talk about the traditions behind Christmas. I mean, everybody has them. Everybody has their own. But then there's the very popular Christmas traditions.
Right, the
But,
mainstream.
yeah, what's the origin behind them? Why do we have that as a tradition? There's some of the ones that I've seen that like came to light was very like, I guess that's why we did it. But how did it become a nice thing when
Right.
it actually was a horrible
Yeah,
thing?
like the mistletoe? Did you?
Yes, that's one of the ones.
Okay, I'm curious about the mistletoe.
The mistletoe, the
Let me guess, mistletoe. Someone lost their toe, they're missing a toe, they hung it up a door, and they just made a prank like kiss under it. Is that the origin?
no.
Am I close?
Not even.
I like my story better, anyways. So-
No appendages.
Okay, so we got Christmas traditions with the dark past.
Yeah, with the dark
Okay,
past.
we got that. I got a Christmas massacre.
Ooh.
Oh, here in Covina.
Oh, close to us.
Yeah,
huh?
it's like down the street pretty much. I got that and like I got some predictions for 2024,
Oh, heck yeah.
courtesy of a blind mystic, Baba Vanga.
Baba Vanga.
Baba Vanga, some Russian lady who predicts the future. She predicted some shit that did come true, so she has some more predictions for the next year.
Oh, that
so,
sounds super
yeah,
interesting.
you're gonna love them. And I got some true Christmas horror stories, so we'll get into that at the end. So stay tuned and find out.
All right, man. Well, you want to start some off?
Mine's bloody. You want me to start it
Yeah,
off?
let's do it.
Okay, I'll just start off strong. Just strong. Have you heard about the guy named Bruce Pardo and the Covina massacre?
Nope.
No, not a lick.
Nope. Lay it on me.
I'll lay it on you, all right. So picture this: a man dressed as Santa Claus knocks on your door, and as soon as you open it, it's not Santa Claus.
Who is it?
Shocking. It's Bruce Pardo, dude.
No.
So let me tell you much about this. Santa Claus goes to a door, opens the door, and the delight of an 8-year-old girl to think that's Santa, but things turn a dark, horrifying turn as this Santa Claus impersonator shoots the little girl right in the face before going on a family massacre.
Oh, wow. That sounds extremely horrible.
Yeah, dude, it's just starts off horrible. So Joseph Papa Joe Ortega was playing late night game of Texas Hold'em with his wife of 53 years old and their children in their home in Covina, California, after a Christmas Eve dinner. Their grandchildren had been playing video games and hanging out near the pool in the back garden of Christmas Eve of 2008, the same night of these brutal killings. Upstairs, 17-year-old grandson, Michael, was sitting at his computer when there was a knock at the door. The young girl happily cried, "Santa Claus, Santa Claus!" upon hearing the knocking, and she opened the door to find a man dressed as Santa, complete with enormous presents, which is said to have contained in his little Santa Claus bag, like gifts, but this gift was actually a homemade flamethrower.
What the heck?
Dude is fucking metal, dude. This guy was fucking metal. Then, just seconds later, Santa Claus pulls out 2 handguns from his festive trousers and shoots the young girl, Katrina Uzepolsky, in the face. 2 of her uncles fell to the ground wounded, as Ortega's and 3 other daughters, including the gunman's ex-wife, dived under the table for cover. But it proved very little help as they tried to escape the gunman. The Ortegas, 4 of their children, 2 daughters-in-laws, and the teenager Michael, who had been sitting on the computer, all died at the hands of Bruce Jeffrey Pardo. So, guys,
So it sounded like it was an X, right?
yes, it's an X. It's I'll get into it.
Okay.
There are around 23 to 30 people celebrating Christmas Eve with Ortegas on this fateful night. Though the survivors have not spoken publicly about this horrifying ordeal, relatives in the U.S. and Mexico share their stories, and they have been in contact with them. Law enforcement sources close that the investigation confirmed many of the descriptions from relatives, saying that they provided the clearest picture on what happened inside that house that fateful night.
So it was a perfect recollection due to,
Yeah, I
families.
account witnesses and stories because they didn't really want to. It was so fucking traumatizing, so they had to find some way to make up what happened.
Yeah, not to interrupt you, but in my head I was thinking this whole time, like, who teaches their little kid to open up the front door? It's like the one thing I would always teach my kid, like don't open the front door to anybody.
Yeah, no, you don't even like poke your head out. Don't just
Yeah.
tell your parents that there's someone at the door.
Yeah, I think the door still probably would have went open because if they know kind of who the guy is, so.
Yeah, but if you knew this guy, you didn't want to open the door, dude. This
Yeah.
guy was a total douchebag. So, according to one of the relatives, one of the Ortega sons, Charles, recognized Pardo after the gunman shot his 8-year-old niece and the older brother. James at least reported one person crying out, "It's Bruce." So they recognized him right away.
okay.
Yeah, after he shot the little girl.
Damn. Because that was immediate.
Yeah, it was on the spot, dude. So Charles Ortega was shot after his brother James. First cousin Irma Chapa Ortega, who lives in Torreon, Mexico, said that the brother struggled to get up even after being wounded. She said even bloody, they got up, they stood up, they tried to grab him to stop him, but they just couldn't.
Not enough energy.
Nah, dude. I mean, you just had dinner, you're full, maybe a few drinks here and there, and all of a sudden you get this guy full on, rage, all fucking hyped up, just coming in with guns.
Yeah, that fool's adrenaline rush just going.
Yeah, no, he's fucking amped up. He's all cracked up. And after shooting all these party goers, Pardo unwrapped the present, which was containing a homemade flamethrower, and used it to spray racing fuel gasoline and set the home ablaze. 9 people were either killed by the gunfire or the flames, and 3 other wounded.
Damn.
So there's like 23 to 30 people, and 9 were confirmed dead, and 3 wounded.
Damn, that fool went full on out.
Yeah, so like 12, 10, 15 people escaped. Like they managed to.
They weren't around the front door. They weren't.
Yeah, no, they got, I guess, lucky. The people who were killed was Bruce Pardo's ex-wife, Sylvia, her mom, Alicia, and her father, Joseph. And then you got some brothers and the brother's wife. It was just a massacre, dude. The little girl who opened the door, little Katrina, was shot in the face and left with severe but not life-threatening injuries. So she survived.
Wow.
To a shot to the face.
Yeah, and the first person too.
Yeah, the first person you would have thought, guy
Done,
could-
yeah.
done. Yeah, exactly. And then a 16-year-old girl was shot and wounded in the back, and a 20-year-old woman suffered a broken ankle after jumping out the second floor window.
Shit, fuck the ankle.
Yeah,
Just run.
Yeah, just jump, dude. Let the floor save you. One survivor escaped and ran to the neighbor's house where they called the police. The blaze set by Pardo soared around 40 to 50 feet high, and it took about 80 firefighters and an hour and a half to put the fire out. The intensity of the fire meant victims had to be identified using dental and medical records.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah, dude. Their bodies, I bet, were just like the French fries that have been in my air fryer for like months now. All the way in the back. I'm just too lazy to pull them out.
Damn, crispy.
Yeah, dude. But talk about a Christmas party. Halloween. I'm still stuck on Halloween, dudes. So after carrying out his brutal attack, Bruce Pardo changed into his regular clothing and drove in his rental car to his brother's house in Salmar, which is about 30 miles away. But he was later found dead with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Reason why?
He shot himself?
Yeah, he shot himself.
Oh, okay.
He fled the scene, but then he was found dead in the car.
Oh, so he committed suicide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just ended it. I mean, I don't really know why, because this guy was always a douchebag. I don't know why he killed him.
Why if you're gonna kill yourself, you're that much pain, why are you taking everybody else out with you?
Yeah, I mean, someone fucked you, like your ex-wife. Like, there's no, I mean, yeah, bad relationship, dude, maybe, but killed her and the whole family.
Yeah.
Like, how much of a douchebag do you have to be?
Right.
So it was initially believed that Pardo had planned to flee to Canada on a flight that he had bought a ticket from Air Canada, though it was later discovered that the flight was from LA to Moline, Illinois, with a layover in Minnesota. Investigators were unsure if he had intended to go to the flight or just fool the investigators and police. However, after suffering severe third-degree burns on his arm from the fire he set, Pardo seemed to go against the initial plan. apparently from what I read, he set himself on fire too, and even like the Santa suit was stuck onto his skin. It was burned onto his skin.
Oh, so he felt like there was no escape plan. Now he's convicted no matter what.
Yeah, literally the evidence is stuck onto him, and people knew who he was. There was a lot of survivors.
Yeah.
So I think if he would have killed everybody like his plan was, he would have ran away.
Right. Well, that's pretty crazy.
It's fucked up. He had the whole game plan down, dude. He had thought this all throughout. It wasn't just like, I'm gonna go right there, I'm gonna shoot them right now. No, he planned this whole thing.
Yeah, so it wasn't a crime of passion. It was just
exactly.
What do they call it?
Premeditated.
Yeah, premeditated.
Yeah. Police found $17,000 in cash wrapped to his body with a cling film on his legs inside a girdle. His rental car, which was parked a block away from his brother's house, had been rigged by remnants of the Santa suit that would I'm sorry.
Inevitably.
Yeah. So they found the car a block away from his brother's house, and it had the evidence of the Santa suit. They just threw in there. And I guess the car was filled with black powder. So
Was he planning on exploding? Oh, no, just because of the...
yeah, he was trying to get rid of all the evidence.
Oh.
He was going to ignite the car
Right.
and just run away. But he had his heart grew 3 times the size that day.
Oh, sure.
Just ended it up. They also found 4 13-round capacity handguns. So 4 handguns with 13 rounds. Fucking huge massacre this guy was thinking. And they were all empty. So at least 200 rounds were found at the scene. 200 rounds, dude. That's crazy. Believing that the setup, all this led to, like, huge massacre, blowing up the car, leaving, like, no trace at all. This guy, I'm telling you, this guy planned fucking everything, dude. And this was allegedly because of his divorce from Sylvia.
Wow.
All this was led up because of a divorce. One reason their marriage has been reportedly fallen apart after Sylvia discovered that her husband, Bruce Pardo, had a secret disabled child who he had cut all ties with. So imagine like you're finding out your partner has a kid with a different family, and just cut all ties with them.
And she didn't like that?
I guess not. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's weird.
That's a weird reasoning.
Yeah, I'm finding divorce because you got a disabled child that you cut ties with. I mean, I understand you want a divorce because he held this secret from you all the time. Mm-hmm. I'll go with that because she didn't seem like a bad person. But I don't know, dude. I mean, it's their
just
story.
weird. It's
yeah.
weird.
Another was that Bruce refused to open a joint bank account with Sylvia and expected his wife to use her own finances to take care of her own 3 children that she already had.
That's also pretty weird.
Dude just being a douchebag.
Yeah.
So this was in June of 2008, and they made Bruce pay almost $18,000 a month in spouse support. And he pretty much, after this, this case was settled, he told a friend, allegedly, that he was going to take his wife to the cleaners. Yeah, so he planned this since June. So July, August, September, October, November, 6 months in advance. So and then this was in June, and then in July, Pardo was fired from his job as an electrical engineer at the ITT Electronic Systems Radar Systems for billing false hours, and they suspended all his benefits and all his hardships. So this guy was just going like in a spiral downhill. He even planned to kill his own mother at the massacre.
What?
Yeah,
she was there?
She was there at the party because his mom knew that her son was a douchebag.
Oh,
And
wow.
like she took sides. She's like, I'm going with your
ex.
ex-wife. Yeah.
That's horrible. I see why you'd be very distraught.
Yeah, dude. Apparently, they said that he wanted to kill everyone, even his own mom. That he was a really monster. This man was a monster. He killed good, hardworking people who had many friends and who just loved the United States because most of them were immigrants. But, dude, come on. Even kill your own mom?
Yeah, that's beyond belief.
Yeah, dude. It's It's crazy. He premeditated everything. I was reading also that he had another. He was gonna have another marriage, and like the day of the wedding, he bailed on the wedding, took like $10,000 cash, and went to Palm Springs for like a week.
What the heck?
Yeah, and came back like nothing happened.
Wow.
I know you get cold feet, but like spend a whole week and spend like $10,000 of the wife's money, not even his money.
Damn.
This guy was a major douchebag. He deserved to die painfully, but like
Not what he did.
not how he did it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
80 firefighters on Christmas Eve to put out this fire, dude. Imagine that fire, how big it was.
It's huge. That's a lot of
Burn.
people.
Yeah, dude. It's fucked up. I'm surprised there hasn't been like more documentaries or like even like a movie about this. Well, I mean, they don't really do movies about massacres, right?
Nah, not really.
Like Columbine.
Only serial killers,
Serial
because there's multiple events and a timeline to get to this person.
Yeah, but
Isolated events.
yeah, at least like a good documentary. I'd watch
It could be, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the story of little Bruce Parlow right there, major douchebag who couldn't control his life, divorced, and committed mass murder and killed himself. Not the kind of Santa I want knocking at my door, that's for sure.
Heck nah.
And that's the story I have.
Well, yeah, that was a crazy story, bro.
It was fucked up, but it's a fucked up, but it's a good Christmas story to talk near.
And that was a Christmas day, huh?
It was Christmas Eve.
Oh, it was Christmas Eve.
'Twas the night before Christmas.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, just like Christmas itself, it's not all what it seems. Nowadays, it seems like, all right, Christmas is this kind, peaceful,
Loving, heartwarming.
Yeah, everybody getting each other's gifts and stuff. But it's really not like that. That's the reason why I wanted to talk about the traditions and where it came from.
Okay, so it's all sunshine and rainbows. It's
Yeah.
it's not all a white Christmas.
No, not at all.
Oh, so what do you got for us today?
So, creepy things about popular Christmas traditions and characters. While Christmas is thought of as one of the most wonderful time of the years in modern America, full of bright lights, toys, and heartwarming movies, the kind of vibe that relatively modern development had, like basically our times,
Right.
without electric lights or central heat, December is a dark and cold time, which is true.
Oh yeah.
It was
winter.
based, yeah.
I've heard about that. About it being ghost stories.
Yeah, ghost stories and like drunken times, basically.
I try to find like good Christmas ghost stories, but like nothing really that really stands out. Maybe we're just too, used to like this horror that's more brutal than back then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I try looking it up, dudes, and I can't find anything. If you guys know a good horror Christmas story, like let us know, dude. I'll be happy to read it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's plenty out there.
Yeah. I got a few good stories. They're like Christmas related, but we'll get into that later. What traditions do we have here besides drinking and telling ghost stories? Which sounds awesome, dude. We should bring that back.
It's funny that they mentioned the drinking part, which is true. Like they said, if the winter's cold,
You gotta keep yourself warm.
Warm.
Yeah, liquor keeps you warm.
so then a lot of things just start getting jumbled up in your head.
Oh yeah, just let that imagination start going.
So the beginning of Santa is basically off of murder, slavery, and grave robbing.
Santa Claus?
Yep.
He's damn. Tell me more.
While Santa Claus is the one-to-one copy of semi-historical Saint Nicholas of Mari, the modern American gift giver definitely took considerable inspiration from the 4th century saint, the original Nicholas, one of the most popular saints across the world. You've heard of that, right? Saint Nicholas.
Yeah. I wonder why he was a saint though. You think he was cool with Santa?
Probably. I mean, wasn't it saints mean like something religious, right?
Yeah, they were like so good they became saints. I think a pope is considered one of the popes. Juan Pablo II is considered a saint.
Oh, so you gotta be high up there.
Yeah, really high. That Mother Teresa, I think she's considered a saint. But like after doing some research, dude, she's anything but a saint. She's a real douchebag.
I mean, you can't judge, but like most of those people are like that.
I could judge. I'm Catholic.
I'm Catholic too, but I'm like, I don't want to poke any
I'll
buttons.
poke the buttons for you.
So the original Nicholas is one of the most popular saints. Oh, I already said that. No, I didn't. across the world, and he's considered to be the holy protector of the, among other things, holy protector. I see, that's what they think.
Yeah, okay.
So he's supposed to be protecting children, sailors, sex workers, and thieves.
Ladies of the night and
Right.
thieves. Okay.
These are the aspects of the character that comes from some of the most popular legends that arose about the saint in the Middle Ages. So, I guess Middle Ages is a long time ago, right?
Middle Ages, maybe like around before the 1500s. Yeah, way back.
He became the patron of children due to the miracle in which he raises from the dead 3 students who have been chopped up and put in a pickle barrel.
Oh, wait, so he brought 3 kids that were chopped up and put in a pickle barrel?
Yeah.
Sounds
So,
kinda,
like, he brought them back.
sounds pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus didn't do that. Brought himself back, but he didn't bring 3 kids from a pickle barrel.
It's pretty crazy. That is even to be a story.
It's really out there.
It's really out there. His association with gift giving and sex work comes from the famous story in which he saves 3 impoverished girls from being forced into sex slavery by throwing bags of gold through their window in secret to serve.
Oh, okay. So this guy is pretty cool, man. I mean, he brought 3 kids back to life, and now he gives some chicks gold so they won't become sex slaves.
Right.
I mean, this Saint Nick seems pretty cool in my book, man.
Though Nicholas was popular shortly after his lifetime, his cult really took off across Europe in the 11th century. Oh, so that's when is the 11th century? So long ago.
Like 900 years ago, 1,000 years ago.
After a group of merchant sailors from Bari, Italy, went into the saint's tomb in Turkey and stole his body and brought it back to Bari, where it remains to this day. Without these stories of murder, cannibalism, sex slavery, and body snatching, it's absolutely the case that we would not have Santa Claus today.
So you're telling me Santa Claus is in Italy?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to Italy like in 2 months. So you're telling me Santa's not in the North Pole. He's in fucking Italy eating pizza and gabagool.
Yeah, Bogu.
Hell yeah. This Santa Claus seems kind of a bit cooler than Jesus, man. I'm not going to lie.
Isn't it crazy that it's just off of fucking rumors from back then?
Yeah, I mean, that's how everything is, man. But this guy should run for God. But this guy's awesome. Shit, I didn't know that. It's my fucking brain just exploded right now. What else you got?
So, I want to talk about the mistletoe. You know what a mistletoe is, right?
Of course I do. Plug her up.
So the mistletoe is actually gross.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Well, you got the word toe in it, and the first thing that comes to my mind is like fungus and yellow toenails. But,
Right.
Well, why is it gross?
So kissing somebody under the mistletoe is an experience that is practically synonymous with the Christmas culture, which we all know. The reason that we all kiss each other, it's a little plant. You stand under it. It represents romance.
Right, you got to kiss the person under it.
But we don't even know for sure what the word mistletoe means. German word meaning poop twig.
Poop twig?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a romantic already, right?
Yes, I'm already falling in love with you.
Where Loki tricks a god to kill Baldur
Right.
with a mistletoe arrow. So Loki kills another god with a
Right.
mistletoe arrow.
But this is a poopy stick.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see that in the last Thor movie.
In some versions, Baldur, the mother of Fig, cries tears and turns the mistletoe berries, and she decrees that the plant, therefore, it will be a symbol of love.
Okay, that's really far out there.
I mean, it's going back to like, Greek mythology, right?
You said Thor and Loki.
Yeah.
That's fuck, dude. I know.
Yeah, that's not Greek. I'm stupid.
No, it's Nordic
Nordic?
mythology.
Okay. Yeah. One of those far off
out
tales.
there, yeah, those old school religions.
But even completely separated from that tradition, mistletoe has been long associated with fertility and fertility.
Ooh, so fertility?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to try that. Just prove it this Christmas.
For one thing, it stays green during the winter, makes it a natural symbol of eternal life,
Okay.
which makes sense.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna give more than my heart this Christmas.
The connection with fertility is only strengthened by the fact that the seed of the mistletoe are white and sticky, just like a certain fertility-related bodily substance.
Saliva?
Yeah, sure.
Gum.
So the mistletoe's juice, so whatever it secretes,
Okay.
is actually called oak sperm.
Oak sperm. Yummy. Put that on your pancakes.
It's saw the perceive of harvesting it from the host of the tree, literally removing the twig and berries from the tree. Let that image play in your mind when you bump into the crush under the mistletoe. So it basically represents
It's a
semen.
dick. It's just a dick and balls you're under.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just suck that semen out. Damn, I'm liking Christmas more already, dude.
Isn't that fucking weird though?
It's weird, yeah. So you gotta kiss my mistletoe under the mistletoe. I don't know, man. It's just fun. I'm learning a lot of things today. Fucking Santa Claus was a fucking dope ass bodyguard that helped the people.
It brings people back to life.
Brings people back to life. Fucking necronomic. And then you got a mistletoe that apparently a dick, and it's gonna
It's
be.
supposed to represent all this nastiness.
Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be a good Christmas this year.
Okay, what about caroling? Where do you think caroling came from?
From Carol from HR. Nah, no fucking idea, dude.
So caroling used to come with threats of violence.
Okay, she was like the town drunk. She'll yell at you.
Oh, you know what caroling is, right? Singing at somebody's door.
Oh, Christmas carols.
Yeah, Christmas
Yeah.
carol. That's what I mean. Like,
Okay.
it's not a person.
Oh, I thought you meant like Carol from HR.
No. So people who come to your house and start singing beautiful songs of Christmas,
Right.
like "Bring Me a Figgy Pudding," stuff like that.
Like the Mariah Carey song.
Yes, your favorite song. no?
Yes, of course.
So one common Christmas custom is used to spread cheer throughout the neighborhood is caroling, where a small group of people go door to door singing songs like "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" before hustling down the sidewalk to the next house. But while these carolers are typically done just in spirit of the season, everybody just does it nowadays to be happy,
Yeah, it's jolly.
jolly, or may be in hopes of a small charitable donation.
All right. Like
Which some
Salvation
people,
Army.
some people do it and try to. If somebody hands you a gift back, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's our expectation.
to the goodwill.
Yeah, caroling was not always done strictly out of goodness of one's heart. So that's where they originally came from. Carolers, or wassailers, in the centuries past often expected some form of generosity from these received as a little Christmas display, whether to be in the form of food, drink, or money. And in this generosity is more of a demand.
Demand a threat.
Yeah, back then. Sometimes this expectations was backed up with threats of violence.
So they're just like singing robbers, pretty much.
Yeah.
Jolly robbers.
So according to this old book, The Battle of Christmas,
Right.
it has records showing from 1679 saying that young men would come to the house seeking reward by singing, probably terrible, like they're not even good at singing,
Okay.
and expect a reward.
Should have used autotune back then.
When you refuse, they would throw rocks and garbage at your house for an hour and a half, breaking down parts of your fence, kicking down cellar doors, and stolen multiple barrels of apples.
Well, I mean, at least they're jolly, because nowadays you get mud like, give me your fucking wallet. Fucking kill you.
At least they're
Get out the
trying to
car.
sing.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, you, give me the keys to your car. Boom, 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 boom. Tss. They're jolly dudes. Okay, you're going to rob, do it with like style, right?
I guess. But other groups would actually force their way into your home, even though you didn't welcome them in, and they will steal your food and drinks, even though the songs that they sang reflect such a threat. If you don't open the door, we'll lay it flat upon the floor.
So is this how rap music got started?
Oh my goodness, probably.
Probably, right? Gangster rap.
Yeah.
Jolly gangster rap.
So what we know as caroling is actually not really good. They came back from violence.
Dude, life back then must have been so fucking awesome. Just call up on Santa Claus and bust a cap on their asses. And it's funny because over there in Mexico, they have their own version of Christmas carols, which I never really understood because it wasn't really part of my traditions. You pretty much go door to door singing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they have to sing back to you. And in exchange, they'll give you oranges and peanuts.
Really?
Yeah, don't ask me why or how, but I know it's a religious thing, and I just never really got into it. So instead of candy, you will get no, not oranges, tangerines and peanuts.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
it's weird. Oh yeah, maybe I don't know. Some other country they'll give you British will give you fish and chips, or I don't know, dude. It's just
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something to represent the area.
yeah. Give me some tamales, dude.
Yeah,
Give me
that's
some
more natural for
farm
us.
Tamales, man. Some pozolito, something nice and warm. Oh my god, I'm getting hungry right now, man. If anybody knows how to make tamales, please send me some. You ever had those Oaxaqueño tamales? You know how tamales are like small yellow ones? They're wrapped in like that corn leaf.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the ones from Oaxaca, they're wrapped in banana leaves.
Oh
The
shit.
big one, and these tamales are like packing, dude. It's like a Chipotle burrito sized tamale.
Whoa.
Fucking delicious.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So continue on, dude. I'm
right.
starving over here.
So the only other one I really wanted to talk about, and I've never even heard of, Cannibal Scarecrow of Christmas.
Ah, that sounds fucking awesome. Tell me about it, dude.
While most of Saint Nicholas's comparisons are not scary,
Right.
because we just found out he's a great person.
PIMP.
Yeah. Well, some of them are having him involved in an entirely non-behavioral figure, which is the Scarecrow, one of the most human comparison rivals of Krampus.
Okay, yeah. So he's a rival Krampus?
Yeah.
Damn. Didn't see that in the movie.
To make things worse, the Dark Holiday figure is said to be one of the based on a real person. So you have your Santa and you have your Krampus. That's
Right.
both of them are supposed to be real people.
Inspiration. So where does this Scarecrow come from?
So supposedly the scary sidekick of Saint Nicholas is Alscar and Lorraine religion of France.
Ooh, Francois.
Is said to be originally been Hans van Thornton's, a 15th century knight known to be both his great in recklessness and cruelty.
He's a bad apple. He's a bad Frenchman.
The story goes that he flooded a town full of people due to the petty dispute with the local abbot. People came to believe that he had gained wealth and even power of society through the dealing with the devil. Ultimately, he was excommunicated by the Pope, and the land and his possessions were seized. The legend goes that he says that now homeless Black Knight made his way to the mountains of Brava.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know where Brava is, but I'm assuming somewhere around France.
France.
Where he dressed himself as a scarecrow in order to ambush travelers along the mountain roads.
How does a French scarecrow look like? Because the scarecrow I think of is just, flannel shirt and some jeans. But a French one? Does he wear like his little black and white shirt with his little funny hat?
Well, the scarecrow that they show in this like old school image, it's
Right.
like black, like all black.
Oh, I'm seeing some racist scarecrows here, but not the one I'm thinking about.
So one day his victims was a shepherd boy who Han stabbed and cut into pieces and cooked for dinner.
Damn.
As he was taking one bite, God killed him with a lightning bolt, and the spirits lives as an Eastern French Christmas boogeyman.
Damn, that's awesome, dude.
All right.
Yeah, the boogeyman. Okay, I'm looking at some photos, and yeah, dude, it does look creepy. Why is there not a movie about this?
Yeah,
man?
and since their Krampus is this dude who was banished because he was a cruel fucking asshole,
Right.
took off.
He would just punish kids, right?
Yeah, he took off to the mountains, and instead of fucking letting people back into his old town, ambushed those people, hurt them, and then while he was killing one person and eating them, God smited him with a lightning bolt. That's crazy.
That's a crazy story, man. Damn. I wonder why Saint Nick didn't come in and kick his ass.
Oh, because he's his counterpart.
Yeah, exactly. Just kept a bottle up his ass. Pause. With some Uzis or something. I don't know, dude. Something Christmas related. Candy canes.
I don't think
Up
that
the
tradition
ass.
came anywhere towards us, but I'm pretty sure those probably like local legends
We
and
should just
stuff over there.
We should just keep it old school, dude. Keep as is. This like jolly Santa Claus who lives in the North Pole with his elves. Too fucking basic, dude. Give me that Santa that's like giving money away and lives in Italy, giving you some gabagool, and that would be fucking awesome. And then the Scarecrow, like, scare your kids with the Scarecrow instead of like Cole, instead of Elf on the Shelf, like. Fucking the French Scarecrow's gonna come and eat your ass. I had to learn my lesson.
That is
straight.
crazy, though.
It's fucking awesome, dude. I'm gonna redecorate my house and make it more European themed, more European Christmas. So that's all you got for those.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
other ones, there's other traditions that they say Saint Nick is a devil. And it's like,
Right.
you hear those things all the time.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, the hidden messages, satanic, blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But yeah, I feel you. Let me talk about the blind mystic Baba Vanga's 7 predictions for 2024. Can you guess anything she can predict next year?
Weather, let's see. Earthquake, like everybody says.
Okay, the Raiders winning the Super Bowl.
That is not happening.
All right, so she predicted things such as Putin's assassination,
Ooh.
cancer cure, disasters, y mucho más. But I don't know how she can predict anything, dude. I mean,
Has she got things right before?
apparently, yeah. But look at her; she's blind as a bat.
Oh, wow. How would she
Her-
know anything?
I know her eyes look like lips.
Right.
She's weird, but she's Bulgarian, and her name is Baba Vanga. Her foresight is 2020 for a blind woman.
Wow.
Sometimes they call her the Nostradamus of the Balkans, in reference to the famed French astrologer. She is said, allegedly, to have predicted 9/11 and the war in the Ukraine.
Wow. No way.
Accordingly, dude.
Well, those are very separated.
Yeah, they're like they're not close.
They're
at
like
all.
20 years apart.
Yeah, like other side of the world. So this mystic also offered several claims about 2023, including a shocking prediction that a nuclear plant explosion would ravage on our planet and a sketchy claim that the Earth's orbit will dramatically change this year, with devastating effects. Obviously, none of that happened.
Well, the orbit thing is happening.
It's happening?
Yeah, we're slipping off our axis right now.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means that where some areas are going to be hotter that used to like the equator, it's
Right.
hot. Like those temperatures are starting to move a little bit more off to a different spot.
Okay.
So things that are usually cold are getting warmer, and things that are warm are getting a little colder.
I hope it gets colder out here in SoCal. It's not even that cold yet.
No, don't even say a thing. Here in Southern California, we're spoiled.
Want to
Bro.
make it snow, baby. Well, maybe that. Maybe she's slightly right, but nothing about a
No plant. I don't
No
think a plant.
not that we know of.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a couple weeks.
But although she died 26 years ago when she was the age of 85, she's left a full list of predictions for every year, and she managed to do 2024. And you ready to hear them?
Yeah, tell me.
These are some predictions. So number 1 is Putin's assassination.
Which would be crazy if it happened.
Can you imagine? So
Shit.
apparently, Russian President Vladimir Putin would be killed by one of his own countrymen in 2024. Considering that just last month, someone on a Russian Telegram channel called General SVR falsely claimed that Putin had died and only his body double remains.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they claim that's debunked, but that's what they're saying, that like some inside intel that his double is the one doing all the moves right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so
We'll see.
we'll see.
We'll
yeah.
see.
Another prediction is the European terror, where Vanga guessed that Europe would be in huge attacks of terrorism, and that a big country will either conduct biological weapon tests or attack next year.
Ugh.
Yeah, what kind of sucks. I'm going to Europe next year, so
Yeah.
hopefully I'm not.
It's not
around.
during that time.
I'm not around to fucking find out.
But which country? There's plenty over there.
Big country. Yeah, there's a lot. All of them are like big countries.
Yeah.
You think Germany might go back to their old ways?
Nah. I think they've already learned their lesson.
You think so? Why do people hate Germans? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Another thing she predicted is climate disaster. She predicted that natural disasters will be around all next year. Addition to the weather events, maybe even some radiation levels.
Well, that would really suck.
Fuck yeah. Some radiations make it look like Springfield down here.
Homer's plant.
Yeah, hell yeah, give me a job there. Another prediction is an economic crisis, where she predicted that the rising debt, global tensions, and power shifting from the west to the east will fuel an economic crisis.
That is actually happening.
That's happening right now.
It's literally happening.
With
It's on the
Israel and Palestine, and then the Ukraine, and then Argentina is
economically
economically
failing.
going to shit,
Yeah.
dude. $1 worth 3,000 of their coins.
And that all of Europe is debating, well, and the Middle East is debating to go to Chinese currency. So is the Russians.
Yeah, dude. Even Argentina's gonna go to the U.S. Economy now.
But weren't they threatened not to?
They're threatened, but the new president Milano, whatever, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I see his campaign and all the shit he does. He's just like a bootleg copy of Donald Trump.
Oh, really?
You know how Trump had his MAGA, Make America Great Again?
Mm-hmm.
He had his own version, Make Argentina Great Again.
This guy, he's just
like-
copying.
Yeah, just copy and pasting to like the Wish version.
Right.
But we'll see how that goes, dude.
Mhm.
Another prediction is cyber attacks. She said that hackers will start targeting big power grids and water treatment plants, which will amplify threats to national security.
Whoa, I wonder if that's why they tested Las Vegas this year.
For what?
They hacked Las Vegas. Every freaking casino over there got hacked. Well, maybe that's just a test to see how far they can get in the hacking system to go after those.
Dude, yeah, but that's some terrorism shit right there.
Yeah, I mean they can hack into anything nowadays.
Yeah, dude. Like, look at that one group, Anonymous.
Mhm.
They release a lot of information. Like, how the fuck do these guys get this shit?
Mm-mm.
And you're worried about getting your credit card information.
Oh yeah, they can do way worse.
Oh yeah, they could ruin you, dude. Another prediction is technological revolution. She said that quantum computing will see a major breakthrough as quantum computers process information faster than standard computers. She also predicted the increase in the use of artificial intelligence, which is happening right now, dude.
That's crazy.
So I think she was a year too early.
Yeah.
I think these would have been great for this year, 2023.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
mean, a year too late.
Yeah, she was too much ahead of her time.
Yeah.
Another thing is medical discoveries. She said, there's some good news. There supposedly should be a cure for cancer and Alzheimer's disease.
I really hope that one comes true.
Yeah, dude, it will be. I feel like there's a cure already for cancer.
But they're not telling
They're not
us.
telling us, dude.
Yeah.
There's no money in healthy people. They just want to keep the people sick, so we
Yeah.
can keep on paying medication, keep the hospitals in business.
Yeah, I feel you. I agree.
I believe it's 100% true that there's a cure already.
Yeah.
100% sure, dude. They just want to bag all that money.
Of course they do.
Yeah. In addition, she said that world hunger should come to an end between 2025 and 2028. But I heard the other day that someone dies every 6 minutes due to hunger.
Damn.
Yeah, so you gotta really
Step it up,
second
yeah.
gear, yeah. She also predicted that communism will return in 2076 and that people will be able to time travel in 2304.
2304.
Yeah, that's just, we're in 2021.
80 years?
No, we're in 2023.
Oh, shit. No, you're right. That's
She's saying
2304.
2304. That's 200 years from now.
Yeah.
Hope I'm still alive.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
And her predictions stop at the year 5079. So we got another 3,000 and some years left. And she predicts that that's the end of the world 3,000 years from now.
3,000 years from now. I believe it with the rip in the freaking sun right now.
Yeah, but can you believe it? We've been alive. How long has human race been alive?
Nah, have no clue.
A couple thousand years.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah, imagine imagine how much technology we would have.
By
I feel it would
then.
be our own destruction.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, I totally think so. So that's her predictions. Some of them are like spot on as to what's going on right now.
Yeah, like the starting steps.
Yeah, because AI, the wars, the economy's
yeah, the
trash.
economy.
So Baba Yaga? No, that's not Baba Yaga. Baba Vaga.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Vanga. If you're hearing this, predict me some lottery numbers.
Oh, well.
Something.
I'm pretty sure she's heard that joke a million times.
Yeah, but I'll give back some to the community, maybe. But yeah, that's her predictions, man.
It's
What else you got
insane.
for us?
well, I was gonna tell this little story about Krampus that I had seen. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shoot.
It's just Krampus. You all know what Krampus is, right?
I'm Krampus.
Are you Krampus?
Grumpy. I want to punish kids. Set them straight. Sorry, I just heard that horn. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
I heard the
fuck-
horn
what the
too.
fuck was that horn?
Well, Krampus is a half goat, half demon creature. It is a counterpart to the Saint Nicholas and punishes naughty children during the Christmas season. The origin of Krampus could be traced back to a pre-German pagan ritual.
Yep, paganism.
Yeah, where he is believed to be a part of a winter solstice celebration.
He seems cool, dude.
According to the legend, Krampus is the son of Hel and the Norse god of the underworld. Krampus was created as a counterpart to kindly Saint Nicholas, who rewarded children of sweets. Krampus's contrast would swat wicked children, stuff them in a sack, and take them away to his lair. The popularity of Krampus has risen in the recent years and has been depicted in various numerous medias, like the movies and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie still. Every year I tell my wife, we'll watch it. Yeah, we're gonna watch it. And like it's already like March. I'm like, fuck, I forgot to watch the movie. So I'll try this year, I promise.
So I seen this once upon a time. In the depths of hell, Krampus, the half-man, half-goat demon, was feeling particularly mischievous. He had grown tired of his usual routine of punishing naughty children and decided to take his wrath to the next level. He wanted to ruin Christmas for everyone. Krampus knew that the only way to achieve his goal was to make the way to the forest, where Santa Claus and his elves were preparing for the big day. We all know what the big day is.
President's Day,
Christmas.
Navidad.
So he set out on his journey and determined that his cause was much chaos as possible. As he made his way through the darkness and twisted paths of hell, Krampus encountered all sorts of obstacles, but he was determined to reach his destination no matter what. Finally, after seemingly like an eternity, he emerged from the darkness and found himself standing at the edge of the forest. Krampus could hear the sounds of laughter and joy coming from the deep within the forest. He knew that he had to act fast, and if he wanted to ruin Christmas, Krampus could hear the sound of laughter and joy coming from the deep within the forest. He knew that he had to act fast if he wanted to ruin Christmas. So he took the deep breath and charged into the forest, his chains clinging and his hooves pounding against the ground.
I can see it already.
The elves were the first to spot Krampus. They tried to run, but he was too fast. He caught one of them and dragged him away.
Dragged them under. Krampus, sponsored by Drag Me Under podcast.
He was crackling with ghee. Santa Claus himself was not spared. Krampus snatched him up and carried him off to the depths of hell.
That's right.
The children of the world woke up Christmas morning to find that there was presents weren't there and the stockings were empty. They cried and wailed, but it was too late. Krampus had won.
Hell yeah, dude.
From that day on, Krampus became known as the demon who ruined Christmas. Parents warned their children to be good, If they did not, they will pray to his wrath. And every year, the night before Christmas, Krampus would return to the forest to get ready to wreak havoc once again.
So they're devil worshippers, pretty much. You think about it, like, oh, we'll call Krampus, we'll pray on him to come back and take your ass down with him.
It is creepy.
So I bet the parents are mad at Krampus, like, dude, now we have to buy gifts for our kids.
Yeah.
Instead of you bringing them to them.
Sounded like Krampus just basically was replaced Santa.
Yeah, pretty much. Sounds like Krampus is the original Grinch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet Grinch. Dr. Seuss got the idea from Krampus.
Most likely.
Yeah, I know Dr. Seuss was not really a cool guy. I know he was like misogynistic.
Oh, really?
An alcoholic, yeah. But what I do want from Dr. Seuss, he had like he did children's books, right? Cat in the Hat and Hoot made a Hoot or whatever.
Don't damn. Now it's gonna get sick of my. Horton Hears a Who.
Horn Hears a Hoot and all that shit. Well, I guess he had like a private, or like besides the kid stuff, he did like dark paintings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like the same card style he had, like weird animals and shit.
Right.
But like dark ones. I look at them like, dude, I want one, but they're hard to find, and I bet they're fucking super expensive.
I bet.
Yeah, dude. But if you guys hearing this, you guys want to give me one, just send it over to me. Send me an email on dragmeunder@Hotmail actually, and just send me the link. But yeah, it's cool, dude.
Yeah, it was a cool little story.
Yeah, I've never heard about that, but I am a believer of Krampus now. Faithful to Krampus.
Krampus favorite.
I got a cool little horror story. If we have time. Do we have time?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. It's called Santa Claus, but claws like a tiger, like meow. All right. So John in Seattle, Washington, called into Coast to Coast AM. You know that show, Coast to Coast? So it's a radio show. If you guys don't know, it's a radio show back in the day where people will call in and report like their strange encounters. So John from Seattle calls Coast to Coast AM to describe this reptilian or laughing lizard guy encounter at his home during Christmas
Day, huh?
Christmas holidays, yeah. So the guy, John, reports as is. I want to tell you a story that happened to me back in 1985. Basically what happened was, it was Christmas Eve and my brother was in town. We were staying out at my folks' house by the lake. He and I both had a cot in the dining room. My mother had put out a couple of cots. Everybody was in bed. I was watching TV and my brother had gone to bed. So I turned off the TV. My brother was on the dining room table, and I noticed that he was meditating. He was sitting cross-legged. That's weird, I said, but was kind of nutty. So I didn't really get that. I didn't really get into it, So I went to the bathroom. I came back out and got into the cot and laid down. I was trying to be quiet because I didn't want to disturb him, meditating and whatnot. As soon as I laid down, as soon as my head hits the pillow, actually, I was paralyzed. I couldn't move, and I just started freaking out. I could only move my eyes. Absolutely fully awake, but can't move. I mean, this happened the second I lay down in bed. I was frightening. So I'm trying to look at my brother, and I'm somehow thinking that he's causing this. I don't know. It's very confusing. But that fear was incredible. I started yelling at him, stop, and I was screaming at him, and he wasn't moving. And I realized that he couldn't hear me. This is where things go completely insane. So I'm like covered in sweat. I'm freaking out. I don't know what's going on. I've never heard of sleep paralysis or any freaking stuff. I look at the foot of my cot and there it is. This is completely true. There's like this lizard guy standing there with his arms folded and just laughing at me. Like, what the? And they asked it, like, was it a ghost? And no, dude, he was solid. He had like this vest on and he had like a holster on. And I was angry and I was freaking out. I couldn't move. And obviously he knew that he knew he was causing this, and he was just laughing at me. And it had like an ant or a turtle on his back, and then he just disappeared. And then they asked if the sleep paralysis went away, And he said, yeah, it went away instantly. As soon as this thing disappeared, my paralysis went away. So this guy recalls this story thinking that this reptile laughing at him with a turtle or an ant on his back caused his sleep paralysis.
That is freaky.
That's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, I hate sleep paralysis.
You've had it before?
Yeah, I've had it a couple
A
times.
couple times? I've only had it once, but I already knew what it was, and I wasn't really superstitious about it, so I just let it happen.
Right.
Let the demon have his way with me.
Oh, jeez.
What can you do, man? Don't freak out. Just go with the flow. Yeah, it was a little weird encounter, dude. Like
Encounter, but it was very interesting.
maybe it was the Grinch. The
Okay.
Grinch is green, right?
Right.
So
The Grinch is
maybe.
everywhere, huh?
Yeah, Dr. Seuss was all over the place, man. And I got one more Christmas story. It's not really, it's too light in the mood.
All right,
It's a little
sprinkle
creepy.
it up.
Yeah, show you a little bit of the light. So a few years back, I went to my dad's house for Christmas. My parents are divorced, so I rarely go. But my siblings put on a lot of pressure on me, so I went. It took about 15 minutes before the stress got to me and I got migraine. So we all sat down to open presents. Dad and his new wife and my siblings, crazy aunt, and my grandmother were all there. We make it around the circle, opening presents for about 2 rounds before my grandmother gets up. Before my grandmother gets up and leaves the room. My dad starts fiddling around, waiting for my grandmother to come back, and spots something on the floor. It appears to be a cat puke. He asks his wife if it's indeed cat puke. She had gotten up and followed my grandmother out, and knew the truth. That was not cat puke. It was my grandmother's poop.
Ooh.
Yeah. And this lady had pooped all over the couch. It doesn't take long before we can all smell that poop. No matter how much air fresheners were putting out, it was not fixing it. Grandma comes back to the room wearing nothing but a blanket around her lower half. The couch is covered with plastic towels. My little sister is forced to sit next to my grandmother, and we were all expected to sit there nicely and open more presents while pretending that my grandmother had not just pooped all over the couch. Also, the following day, my tooth exploded. Apparently, I had an abscess tooth, but I never felt a thing until it exploded.
Wow.
Some fucking Christmas.
Fucking horrible.
Christmas cake right there on the couch, and like, don't hurt your grandma's feelings. Just ignore the smell.
Wow. I couldn't.
Like, yeah,
I
picturing
couldn't.
it in my head. And
I'd be out.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I'm gone.
yeah, I cannot take the smell. I
Yeah.
am fucking gone. And then your tooth explodes, like the very.
Oh yeah, that's you're not even in your right mind after
No,
that
you're
anymore.
not even supposed to be there, man. Get the hint. And I was gonna cover some conspiracy theories, but I guess we don't have time because there's something that just bugs me. That just Christmas carols with like conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did Batman really smell? Did Robin really lay that egg? And why did the Joker get away? No, better yet, what was he getting away from? Or who? What was he running from? Aliens? Bigfoot? Santa Claus? Who knows, right?
Right.
All these mysteries and there's no answers, man. But I will take some time to investigate it later on.
Oh, what an honor.
Someone has to do it, man. I just hope I can make it onto like History Channel or Discovery Channel and not get sued by DC.
And do aliens.
Aliens. But yeah, that's all I have. You got anything else, dude?
No, that's pretty much it.
Wrap it up.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Unwrap these presents.
Heck yeah.
Fuck
Christmas, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah. Celebrate Christmas. Give a shout out to baby Jesus. Give him a hug. Send him a text. Whatever, man. Enjoy your holidays. You don't celebrate Christmas? That's cool, dude.
Happy Hanukkah if you celebrate Hanukkah.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
Happy Black Christmas or whatever you guys are into.
Yeah.
Just do it and have fun.
Yeah, have a great end of the year.
Yeah, we'll be back with another episode. Hopefully the first days of the new year, maybe before, but we'll see. We'll see how hungover we all are
Right.
on this eggnog.
Yeah, eggnog.
I fucking love eggnog. You
Me
like
too.
eggnog?
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
especially spiked. Some rum, dude. Oh my god. And some tamales.
And we got a good time.
Yeah. Just you guys have fun and stay safe out there. And you want to take us away? But yeah, dudes, that's all the time we have. If you like this episode, please give us a like, a follow, share us on from YouTube and Spotify, subscribes, and that's all you guys have to do. Give me a Christmas present. Just like and subscribe.
Yeah, please. That'd help a lot.
That'll help a lot, dudes. And like I always say, it won't cost you a thing, so consider it, man.
Hey, let's make it our Christmas present from you
Yes.
guys to us.
Yes, after all we done for you guys owe us. But yeah, you want to take it away?
Yes, sir.
Shield.
One by one, we will drag you under. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Guys.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!